Welcome to Susie's Secret Recipes and Little Country Store. And so guys, Richard and I are on our way to Stillwater, Oklahoma. We're going to the Payne County Expo Center to a Chuckwagon gathering, and they're going to have a lot of good food and just good music and some cowboy poetry, which we love. And so I will be filming while I'm there. And so hang with me, guys, and we'll get this show on the road. And say hello, Richard.
Howdy.
So here we are at the Chuckwagon gathering. As you can see, there's a Chuckwagon behind me, and I told Richard I've got to have a Chuckwagon. I have always thought they were so cool, and this one here is absolutely probably my favorite. And so there were several Chuckwagons there, and they had food at each one of them. And so what you do is when you got there, they would give us a plate and a bowl, and you would be able to go to each Chuckwagon and fill up your plate. And so there was different food at each one, and of course there was no way you could go to each one of them because it was just way too much food. But it was very good. There's the Chuckwagon that I like. I love that one. That was my favorite one. And in fact, they also had the best food too. And so they had lots of different cobblers there, and they were so good, especially the peach cobbler that the little gentleman that owned the, there he is, he made the best peach cobbler there, and he's, oh, he was a character. He was looking for another Dutch oven to make biscuits in, and so he ended up having to climb up and get into the back of it to get to the other Dutch oven, and of course everybody was giving him a hard time. Here he comes.
Oh. You're waiting till I fall. I know what the hell you're doing.
No, you're not gonna fall. There we go.
You remember that show, Funniest Home Videos, and you're going to be on it now.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
I wouldn't do that to you.
It might break the camera, but
No. So as you can see, there was a lot of Dutch ovens filled with wonderful food, and these guys worked their heads off, and all the proceeds went towards the veterans, and so I thought that was a really good thing. And as you can see, this is a Cowboy discata, and they were making, actually there was onions and potatoes, and I can't remember what all was in that, but it was really good. Later we got to sample it. I thought this table looked really cool. I love the bench too.
this is the old Cowboy casserole that I'm going to. Okay.
It looks good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And if I could speed up the process.
Speed it up, yeah. Sounds good. What you cooking there?
Miguel, you're on.
Oh,
Beef, ground beef, mushrooms, bell peppers, and a bed of mashed potatoes.
sounds good.
To fill you up.
Well, that's all that matters, right? That and it tastes good.
Yeah.
What you got in the big pots over here? Potatoes. Ah, boy. That's
Right
a
down
bunch.
there we have Dutch oven potatoes, which are kind of like fried potatoes.
Yeah.
This Chuckwagon would have been my second favorite. I like the way it looks too. And so all of the owners of the Chuckwagons came and they put their brand on these two pieces of cedar, and then they were auctioned off later during the auction. So now we're back to this little guy that has the Chuckwagon that I like. His food was wonderful. It was the best. I don't know how many little steak fingers that he made, but he had some kind of seasoning on it besides salt and pepper. We had a little shaker there that he wouldn't tell us what was in it. We tried to find out what it was, but he wouldn't tell us. It's not what is on the outside of the can. It's something different. Anyway, he seasoned his meat with it, and it was really tender, and it was very, very good. And so he worked his head off that day for sure.
Wave it at 145, 145, sir. Wave it at 145, 55. Wave it at 155, 55. Where'd he go? 155.
And so guys, Richard and I had a wonderful time at the Chuckwagon gathering. We try to make as many of those as we can during the year. They're hard to come across, they really are. It seems like that kind of stuff is fading away, and which that breaks my heart. It really does. It just, people aren't interested in that kind of stuff. Everything's so modernized today, and that kind of stuff just doesn't excite a lot of people. But I love it, and I definitely was born in the wrong era, definitely. So guys, if you enjoyed the video today, then give me a thumbs up and put it in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please do so. Just click the subscribe button and also the notification bell, and it will notify you when I'm having another video. And so guys, I will see you on Monday for an episode of Monday Motivation at 7 o'clock a.m. Central Time, and then again on Wednesday for an episode of Susie's Secret Recipes at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Happy trails.